Hi, welcome in to Love Goddess Tarot. Today's pick a card love reading is going to focus on messages about what's coming next in love. And today I'm using the Teacup Love Oracle, which is my deck. And you have a choice of Group 1, Intense Connection, Group 2, Moving Fast, Group 3, Divine Timing, and Group 4, New Beginnings. If you haven't been here before, take a moment and see which energy is calling to you. That'll be your reading today. You skip to the timestamp below and you're going to find out. Okay, so this is really exciting. If you're coming back, welcome back. Thank you for being here. I love you guys. You just leave the most beautiful comments and email me such wonderful follow-ups. And I've been doing readings this month again, and it's just been such a pleasure to talk to you guys. So let's get started. The timestamps are below. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in just a minute. Hey, number 1, you were drawn to Intense Connection. And I love this card because it's like, you know, you don't need a lot of explanation. It's a bright red mug, and red, of course, is a sign of passion, intensity. There's, you know, just a lot of feelings here, a lot of warmth here. You know, red is a warm color. But let's see what else comes through from the Teacup Oracle about what's coming next in love for you. So, ooh, you have sweet stuff. Sweet stuff, of course, is a honey pot with a little bit of a honey stirrer in there. And ceremony. Okay, beautiful. I am going to roll the astro dice to see where we're headed with this. Okay, you have Capricorn, 4th house. And the North Node of Destiny and Karma. Ooh, okay. Now, I'm gonna get you a message from the angels. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Okay. Ooh, you know, it's so funny. I was looking at this and thinking, doesn't this look like a wedding? I mean, she has this dress on that looks like a wedding dress. He looks like he's wearing a tuxedo. And look what came up. Wow. And we got that with ceremony. Oh my gosh. I could almost just stop right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to pull some tarot cards. Let's get some details here. Eight of Swords reversed with the 8 of Pentacles. Ooh, 2 8s. I love it. 8s are manifestation numbers. Sometimes they're about money and resources. Okay, 2 of Wands wanted to come in sideways. And there's all that red. There's all that fire. There's the wand energy, the passion. It's interesting because sweet stuff is also in that same sort of family, that kind of wand energy. Oh, okay. 5 of Swords reversed with Strength upright. Strength is a Leo card. And look at the red and orange in there. It's like the combination here. So obviously I'm going to be drawn to the idea that this person has Leo placements. There's Leo energy here coming through. Okay, these two came together. So I'm going to kind of keep them like that. And Four of Swords reversed. Look at this, the retreat, the rest. Bottom of the deck. Intense connection? Yes. Okay. Wow. All right, let me take a moment and take this all in. What I see here to start with is interesting because we started with retreat, right? And we had the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. This is telling me with this combination that you're freeing yourself from some sort of limiting mental pattern, some sort of old emotional trap, and you're realizing it hasn't been working for you, right? Maybe you've been overworking, or maybe you've been putting too much into a situation that wasn't giving back what you were putting in. And so, you're releasing that. You're releasing this sort of stuck mindset, okay? And so maybe you had to take some time away from relationships. Maybe you went through a divorce. Maybe you went through something that, you know, really did a number on you mentally, okay? Maybe you felt, you know, trapped in some sort of pattern or some sort of insecurities, but you're releasing that, which I love, which is disconnecting from that, okay? But I do feel this energy of you've been working really hard to make these changes, or, you know, maybe you've been working really hard just in general. With that Capricorn energy, that's work. Anyway, then we move on to the Two of Wands, and it's like you've stepped out of this restrictive pattern, or you are in the process of doing that, and now you have this moment of choice, okay? This is you thinking about, what do I actually want, right? And there's two paths here, two people, or two different versions of the future that you're thinking about. And I feel like this is a time of planning. This is a time of stepping into your empowerment, okay? Which is that Strength card. Strength is you, like, really healing from whatever this Eight of Swords represents, whether it's a past relationship, a current relationship, something that really hurt you with that Five of Swords. It's like, it's you deciding. It's you deciding, am I done with that? You know, do I want to walk away? And I feel like coming out of this period of rest and retreat, which we have over here with the Four of Swords and the Eight of Swords, this is you, you know, ready to stand up again, ready with that clarity, that Ace of Swords truth, you know? So it's like you're breaking out of some sort of limiting cycle, and you're going to be putting energy into things that actually work for you, and relationships that actually work for you, you know? Yeah. I feel like you're ready to enter the world of love and relationships after some sort of reset, after some sort of rest, out of some sort of retreat, okay? And then obviously we have the wedding and ceremony messages. And this is the sweet stuff coming in. This is something coming fast after you're ready to make a choice. You're ready to stand up again. You're ready to get back out there. And look who comes flying in. The Knight of Wands. This is love is coming in quick. This is a passionate encounter, and you have intense connection there. And so that Knight is somebody who loves adventure. Maybe there's an adventure coming up for you, or some sort of fast-moving connection. So it's like the message here from retreat to the Knight of Wands is you're not meant to stand still anymore. Okay, now you do have the 4th house and the North Node, which is interesting. So the 4th house is home, family, roots, and you have wedding and ceremony. So for some of you, you could be going home for an event, for a ceremony. A love interest could show up, okay? And this person is coming in hot. They're coming in quick. Now, we don't know how long it'll last, because the Knight of Wands tends to be those hot, fiery, passionate encounters. Not necessarily, you know, long lasting, but like fun. Now, it could be that we have some sort of karmic connection, some sort of long-lasting relationship with the North Node there. I'm going to pull you messages from my oracle deck, the Aphrodite Oracle, to see what comes through here. Ha! Look at that. Celebration, party, indulgence. We have wedding and the 4th house, home, family, goose, Aphrodite's bird, celebration, party, indulgence, selfishness, number 20, put your needs first. Yes. This is, you know, I see you moving from a time of that retreat, of releasing those, you know, those feelings, those patterns that were holding you back. And, you know, now is the time for you to celebrate. Now is the time for the sweet stuff. Now is the time for you to put your needs first, right? Which is, you know, don't slip back into those old prisons, those mental prisons of limiting belief, you know. Follow your passion, be bold, take action, say yes to new experiences, okay? Now, you just want to make sure that you know, you think it through based on what works for you. So I think you're stepping into a really powerful new chapter in love. I think your best advice here is sort of a blend of courage with the Knight of Wands, of being really clear with the 2 of Wands, and the Strength card, which is like really focusing on yourself and focusing on your health, your well-being, and releasing the past, looking to the future, okay? So I see you attracting love that is connected to fire. You know, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Strength, we have the 2 of Wands. Those are all fire energies. Fire energies are Leo, Sag, Aries. Strength is particularly connected to the sign Leo, okay? So, yeah, a party, a celebration is in your future. Putting your needs first. A candle, more hot fire, hot focus, that 2 of Wands, clarity, drive, number 51. Put your needs first and focus on what you want now. Wow, I mean, those messages came in loud and clear. Okay, I think I'm going to leave it there, number 1. Wow, this was powerful and exciting. And if you want to keep going, if you want to find out more specifics about this person, then I can do a personal reading for you, and we can look at how you meet, when, and all of the details about them. Go ahead and use the links below. I do a 10-minute approximately and a 20-minute approximately video recorded reading. 1 question for the 10-minute, 2 questions or more for the 20-minute. And those links are in the description box. I get it to you within a week, less than a week, mostly quick. You know, I try to turn them around as quick as possible, but I say a week so that depending on how many I get at that time, you know, your expectations are met, but I usually exceed them. And I usually go longer than the 10 and 20, as anyone who has had a reading with me will tell you. So, anyway, those are your options. You can also become a member of the Aphrodite Circle and get access to the bonus readings here on the channel. So go ahead and check those. Please like, comment, and subscribe. All those things are free and they really help me be able to keep coming back and bring you content every month. I am sending you so much love. I'll see you soon. Hi, number 2. Let's get started with your reading about what's coming next in love. And today we're using my beautiful deck, the Teacup Love Oracle, to start with. And you chose Moving Fast, which is an electric tea kettle, which is what I use. I don't know if you're a tea drinker, but this works really well. Mine is super fast. I'm drinking my tea as we speak. It's early morning here. I don't know if you can tell by my throat and voice, but I also had a huge allergy attack yesterday, so I'm a little froggy today. But let's see what other messages the Teacup Love Oracle has for you about what's coming next in love, okay? So we're moving fast. We're moving fast from romantic feelings to breakfast in bed, okay? That's moving quick. It goes from like, ooh, I really like you, to, wow, I really like you. Okay, so let's roll the Astro dice and see what else we're talking about here. And then I'm going to pull you some cards and we're going to see what details. Okay, North Node, we've got a lot of karmic connections coming through today. Number 1 had karmic connections coming through. You have Taurus and the 6th house. The 6th house is work, health, everyday routines. Taurus is connected to money, to earnings. It is an earth sign. The 6th house is connected to Virgo, which is also an earth sign. That's kind of the framework we're working with. Okay, so first I am going to pull you messages from the angels. Let's get your angel messages and then we're going to zone in on your tarot. What do we have for you, number 2? What's coming next in love? You have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now, remember, these are general readings, so some of these messages will work, some won't. Take what works, leave the rest. Okay. And as always, if you want a private reading once we finish, you can use the links below. You have 2 coming out, engagement and let go of control issues. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Oh. So there might be a little bit of resistance for you in terms of how quickly this is moving, okay? You could have Taurus placements and be a fixed earth sign that likes to know how things are going and has likes things to, to do things in a certain way and very rarely changes your mind. And this is about releasing, okay? This is moving fast, so there's a need for you to kind of, maybe you're not expecting your life to change this quickly with someone. Maybe things have never moved. Maybe you're someone that takes your time with relationships, which is absolutely fine. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think, if that's the situation for you. If it's not, it's just about allowing it to happen, and just going with the flow here. I think that there are genuine romantic feelings coming up with someone. But let's get your tarot and see what comes through. 4 of Pentacles. The reason I'm laughing is this is like about letting go of control issues. This is about letting go. Oh, wow. And this is very much earth energy. And we had that Taurus and the Virgo here. So we're off to a good start, okay? We're definitely off to a good start. Your intuition was right on the money. Then we get the Taurus card. The Hierophant is the Taurus. Oh my gosh. And see the 2 keys? There's 2 ways. There's 2 possibilities. There's things that can, they can go different ways. And so this is about being unconventional. Oh my gosh. How wild is that? I'm telling you, it's really early. And I decided I wanted to do a reading, and I'm glad I did. 4 of Wands reversed. Now, we've got 2 4s, and 4s are about stability, right? Sometimes control. Ooh, Chariot reversed. Okay. Nine of Wands. King of Swords. Release your ex. King of Swords reversed. That can be an Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but that's air sign energy. The King of Swords reversed is somebody who is not great energy, probably some of my least favorite. Queen of Swords reversed. Oh, okay, so there's the couple. Okay, there's the couple. Some of you could have been married. Okay, with the Hierophant reverse, this is a divorce energy, an ex energy. But both of these energies are reversed. So although they could have been, you know, like there's this energy of partnership between them, neither is working the way they should or can, like to the best of their ability. It's not like this person brought out the best in you, in other words. Ooh, unknown card. That's what I love about this deck, is I love that card. So you don't know this person yet. Ooh, I love it. And the unknown also goes to that, let go of control issues and let things unfold naturally. 2 of Cups reverse. Yeah, there's a need to let go of, like, we're just friends, move slow. Let going of fears, the Moon card. Wow, there's so much releasing. Overall energy is Judgment. Okay, so let me move all this up so you can see. It's a lot of cards today. That should be good. Okay, so, oh, I said Judgment. It's Justice, which is amazing because Justice is Libra energy, that air sign energy, and you have Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So we have a lot of air sign energy, but also a lot of energy around truth, okay? And so with Justice upright, Justice is telling me that your love life is moving towards a phase of truth, okay, of balance. You know, you see the scales there of consequences. What's fair, right? Whatever's not fair is going to move away, and you have to let it move away, which was that 4 of Pentacles and your message of let go of control issues, right? I think you're going to see things the way they are, okay? So this is about you making decisions based on logic, based on self-respect, and anything that is unequal or dishonest is not going to work for you, okay? So I feel like that message of the holding on, of needing to release, is really important. I feel like you're releasing someone who was cold, who's distant, somebody who is withholding, okay? There's some sort of fear of vulnerability here. And I just feel like you are breaking with your traditions in some way, or rejecting a certain path. The Hierophant reversed is moving fast. It's not expected. It's it's not traditional. And I feel like you're moving past being blocked, moving past this resistance to opening up, to trusting, to that honesty. You know, I feel like this is a big karmic moment. We have a karmic moment about the truth here, okay? I just feel like there's somebody in your life who either maybe you were supposed to be engaged, you know, maybe you were hoping that things would move along. And I feel like it's like you've been stuck and you're releasing that and you're going towards the unknown. And that is very scary, but very different. And that's why you got these messages of letting go, okay? And just allowing it to happen. You know, with the Nine of Wands, this is about like letting your guard down, you know? Stop defending someone who who shouldn't be defended, you know? And I feel like you are really going to see the truth. I feel like you've been holding on to something that isn't going to happen, and you're moving towards something that is going to excite you, that's going to help you release your fears, you know, with somebody who isn't going to be cold, who isn't going to be traditional, but it's going to happen quickly and it's going to move fast, and it's going to be a big challenge for you, okay? A big challenge, but I know you're going to make the right decision, okay? You're going to see things clearly. Your life is going to be balanced again, and whatever's meant to be will be, and what isn't will fall away, which is the message of the North Node there, that it's karmic. This is a karmic situation coming up. So something in your life is definitely out of alignment, okay? Could be this connection to the King of Swords, and the universe is pushing you towards clarity, like truth, big time, with justice upright. Okay, and so what it's going to do is bring in something that is emotionally honest. And you are being guided to choose what feels right, even if it's different, right? Even if it's not what you normally have felt in the past, okay? Even if it makes you uncomfortable because it moves quickly. Ooh, I love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull you a message from the Aphrodite deck. Let's see what else we can get about this for you today. This is a biggie. Big, big, big. Okay, fig tree, Aphrodite's tree, family, support, friends, help. Number 19, you will be supported. Okay, so that's a wonderful message. Grape leaves, Aphrodite's plant, growth, harvest, earth, garden, so much earth. You have the Taurus energy, which is earth. Okay, and you have the 6th house, which is about health, which is about the earth, which is about Virgo. Your relationships must be nurtured, okay? And that's a big message, because the King and Queen of Swords here are reversed, and those are very cold, detached energies, okay? So this is about nurturing something, and both of these are, you know, grape leaves and fig tree, earth energies that are growing. So isn't that beautiful? So you have something coming in, something moving fast. You're going to have to let go of control issues, but it's something that can grow into something beautiful. Your family and friends will support you. And this is when this balance comes back, and this justice and this energy of fairness in relationship. This is big Libra energy. So we have Libra and Aquarius, Taurus coming through, Virgo coming through. Let's see, anything else? Pisces here, and obviously the Taurus of the Hierophant. So that is what I see. That's your reading for today. If you want to keep going, if you want more details about this person, this connection, how you meet, when you meet, all of that, you can get a personal reading. This month I am offering them. You can get either a 10-minute reading, which is one question answered, approximately 10 minutes. As any of you know that have gotten readings from me, I always go long, or a 20-minute reading. And that one can get 2 love questions answered, or just be more in-depth on the one question. So you can choose. It's video recorded. You get it within a week. The links are below. You can also join the Aphrodite Circle and get bonus content every month and get access to those videos. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things are free. They help my channel, and they help me bring back all these wonderful readings for you every month. So I appreciate you. Thanks for being part of the Love Goddess community. I am sending you lots of love. Hey, number 3, you chose divine timing today. You were drawn to this beautiful message about like allowing, believing, you know, understanding that things happen when they are meant to, so that's really beautiful. That's where you're starting. I'm using the Teacup Love Oracle, which is my deck today. Your messages about what's coming next in love are divine timing, thinking of you, and comforting. Wow, beautiful. So there's something about this idea of familiarity, something that makes you feel comfy, cozy. This gives me sort of antique vibes. So there could be like a past life connection here. Someone who is very nurturing, and also just the idea that it is very comforting to know that someone's coming. So you may be someone that has had messages, or you're very strong intuitive and you feel this connection already. You feel a connection before it's actually physically manifested, or you meet someone who you feel that connection with, like this is divine timing, like right place, right time. I just keep getting like thinking of them before you actually meet them. So we'll find out how that works. Okay, so you have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Interesting. And attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Oh, I love that, because that's so connected to divine timing. Let me roll the Astro dice and see what else we're working with here before I pull your tarot cards. Get your tarot messages. Okay, so you have Mercury. You have the 9th house. And you have Gemini. Okay, interesting that you got Mercury and Gemini, because Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury, which is all about communication. You know, how you talk, how you speak. But also Gemini can be connected to the twin flame energy, okay? Mercury is the only planet that moves between all the planets. So right now we're in a Mercury retrograde, so that's interesting, because retrogrades are when the planets appear to move retrograde in the sky. They don't actually move backwards. But it tends to be a period when people from the past, or hearing from people, communications from the past. The 9th house is connected to philosophy, to religion, to astrology, to higher studies, university, publishing, which is also connected to Mercury and communication, as well as foreign people and places, travel, long distance travel. So, time travel maybe. Now, we also have this message about finances and career, so that's kind of interesting. There could be a connection here between love coming in and business, okay? Something to do with finance or money or your career. But let's pull some cards and see what's coming in for you. Oh, that came out really quick. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed and the 5 of Cups. Okay, so there's some sort of loss, there's some sort of sorrow. You know, it's interesting because sometimes bad things, or things that are difficult, happen. I shouldn't say bad things, but sometimes just difficult things happen, and it turns the wheel of fate. Like, it's like, well, that happened, but it shifted and changed something. Yeah, this is about having faith. That High Priestess reverse, learning to trust your intuition. Interesting, because we have divine timing coming through. 7 of Pentacles, earth energy, work energy. Interesting. Finances and career. The Fool, an adventure, 9th house. Wow, travel, a new beginning, a fresh start. Some sort of big change. Oh, beautiful. The Empress upright. Oh, attraction, yes. Someone's coming in that's going to really, really be attracted to you. Beautiful. Ah, look at this. 5s, 2 5s, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, a loss, Wheel of Fortune, finances, and career. Okay, so some of you could be coming back from a loss of a job, loss of money, building back some financial stability. 10 of Cups reversed, yeah. Some of you may have gone through a divorce, you know. Some of you may have had some sort of loss when it comes to your family. 4 of Pentacles, yeah. We've got a big focus here on finances and career. There's oh, look at this. Under the Fool is the 10 of Swords. That's the end of a difficult cycle. The 4 of the Wheel of Fortune reverse, 5 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles is also the end of a difficult cycle. The Hangman turned around is a change in perspective, seeing things from a different viewpoint, okay? Wow, big, big, big energy. I feel like for you, this is a moment of turnaround. This is a karmic moment of turnaround and change. Okay, so this is amazing because I think that this is really talking about this issue of finances affecting your love life, okay? This is saying that you've been stuck in a loop where the past hurts, 5 of Cups, have shaped your expectations about the future. But there's a turning point happening, which is stepping out of this feeling of lack or an actual lack, like you're turning things around financially. Maybe, like I said, you've lost your job or you're looking for a job, and this is about getting back on your feet. The divine timing message is about patience, and we have the High Priestess here. And this is about ignoring your intuition and being confused, okay? And so you have to get back in touch with that inner knowing, that inner divine knowing, the inner compass, because it's been affected by past heartbreaks, okay? So this is about you restoring your intuition, restoring your belief in love, okay? You're building stability. You're learning to trust. You're releasing fear, okay? This is about letting go of fear. This is about, learning to trust again. And the Fool with this is the most amazing, because the Fool with the 10 of Swords is really saying you're free, okay? You're free to start again. You're free. You're free from this. Allow the divine timing. You've gone through this karmic cycle, okay? But don't let the past hurts. Don't bring those old wounds back, or don't allow them to move forward with you into this new cycle, okay? Because this new cycle is comforting. There isn't a feeling of lack here. This is about feeling comfortable, okay? So you're gonna have to go for it. You're gonna have to let go of those past hurts. You're gonna have to take that leap. You have a fresh start. You have a new beginning coming. The Empress is showing abundance, okay? The Empress is showing love flowing towards you and your self-worth rising, okay? Which is a big message here today. And the Hangman is saying the pause ends and it's time for you to move forward and to be clear, okay? You're clear. You have your value. You know who you are. You're stepping into a phase where you're going to be very, very attractive. And you're like a magnet now, okay? You're going to be attracting love because you're letting go and you're moving away. You're allowing the universe to bring things to you. And you're not going to bring that pain and hurt with you, okay? You're having this big shift, and that makes you so attractive. And that's when an aligned relationship shows up, and that's that message of divine timing. Pretty exciting. So I just think that you're really breaking, especially with this 10 of Swords, it's all about breaking these karmic loops, okay? Now, there is possibly a connection to travel with the Fool and the 9th house here. We have that connection to Mercury, to Gemini energy. So we could be looking at somebody who has Gemini placements. But this future relationship shows up and arrives after some sort of major emotional ending with that Ten of Swords. Once you've healed, once you're building back up, once your finances improve, once your career and stability feels better, once you begin to trust your intuition again and release that, release that feeling that things aren't going to happen, then you start to really sort of heal and nurture yourself. That's love comes in after that, okay? Not before, but after. So if you've already feel like you've been through this part of that journey, you're moving towards this phase, okay, which is the beautiful Empress and the abundance and all that love coming through. So I see you moving towards a time of a fresh start, moving into your full Empress energy, moving into some sort of emotional closure, okay, when it comes to sort of past difficulties, okay? Wow. Very beautiful reading. Now, in terms of signs that came through, in addition to the Gemini, obviously up here, we have Taurus and Libra here with the Empress. We have Pisces energy, and I would say that's it. We have Pisces and Sag here, which is that Wheel of Fortune shifting and changing. So I love that. Okay. Now, I'm going to pull you some messages from the Aphrodite Oracle to see what other final messages we have about what's coming next in love for you. Goat, Aphrodite's animal, wise, older, reliable, determined. Number 30, your lover is successful. Okay, so we have someone successful. There's definitely abundance here. You know, in the future position, you have the Empress. So that is being surrounded by abundance. Okay, so you have two. You have honey, Aphrodite's nectar, sweetness, innocence, natural childhood. Number 16, this person brings you joy. Now, the Empress is also a connection to fertility. So for some of you, this is about having children as well, or children being involved, nurturing energy. Which is, again, nurturing energy connects to both thinking of you here and comforting, okay? Sorry, I'm messing everything up. Okay, sandals, Aphrodite's shoe, comfort, travel, summer, feet, love will sweep you off your feet. Yes, and that's the divine timing, right? That's when you are in alignment. That's when all of this clicks, and that's what the Wheel of Fortune does. Sometimes the wheel is like this, but this is a card of cycles and changes, okay? And this is the 10. You had the 10 of Swords here with the Fool, and the message was, don't bring these past hurts forward. Start fresh. And that's when the wheel goes from this to this. Once you stand up, once you leave those behind, okay? So if you want to keep going and talk about specifics about meeting this person, specifics about them, details about them, you can go ahead and order a private reading. You can get a 10-minute or you can get a 20-minute reading. It's video recorded. 1 question, 10 minutes. 2 questions, 20 minutes. I usually go longer than that, as most of you know, but those are the parameters. Those are the general ideas. It's video recorded, and you'll watch it on a private link here, so you can order that if you want to keep going. And don't forget, you can also become a member of the Aphrodite Circle by hitting join, and you'll get access to all my bonus content and readings coming up in the next month. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Those things are free, and they help me bring back these readings for you every week, okay? I am sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Number 4, you chose New Beginning. And so we have a beautiful empty cup, which it's like the possibilities are endless. We don't know what's in there. We just know that you're open and ready Today I'm using my deck, the Teacup Love Oracle, to start with, and we're going to get messages for you today around what's coming next in love. So let's see where we're starting. You have options, okay? Amazing. Lots of different choices here. There's choices coming up, okay? So you're going from empty to full and having a lot of options. And taking a break, okay? And this is a card of taking a break from work, okay? So this can be actually, you know, taking a physical break, like I'm going on lunch, I'm going to the coffee shop, to taking a break from work, okay, and doing something else. But we'll see how this comes together for you today. I'm going to roll the astro dice first to see where we're headed with this in terms of the astrology. You have Pisces, you have Uranus, and you have the 9th house. Okay, so Pisces energy is coming through. Uranus is the planet of change, revolution, unexpected things, shocking events. This is the genius energy. This is tech energy. It's connected to the tech world. It's connected to astrology. It's connected to electricity, to the sign Aquarius. So we also have those energies coming through in your reading today. And the 9th house. The 9th house is connected to religion, astrology, philosophy, your beliefs, higher education, publishing, and foreign people and places. Okay, so all of those are coming through. Now, let's get you some messages from the angels, and then we'll jump into your tarot and get some details about what's coming next in love. Let's see what we got here. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Okay, so there can be some inner child work going on. Remember, these are general readings. This isn't a personal reading, so some of the messages may resonate more than others. Some might not resonate at all. For some of you, this entire reading will be like a personal reading. It all depends. Just take what works and leave the rest behind. Let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Ooh. Interesting. There's something unusual or different about it, okay? We have the Uranus energy, which is the unexpected. We could have some sort of maybe religious stuff or, you know, different beliefs, family beliefs, traditions, because we are letting go of control issues. Lots of options. Okay, let's get your reading going here. What's coming next in love for number 4? 6 of Cups reversed. Okay, unbelievable. We're jumping right into it with the healing family issues, okay? That's definitely connected to that. We have the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Okay, the end of maybe really waiting a while for some of you. There could have been some stuck energy or an earth sign. Look who's coming in. Oh my God, talk about options. Right off the bat, we got 2 knights coming in together right in the options area of the reading. So that's wild. So we have earth energy and we have water. We did have Pisces up here, which is a water sign. So extremely interesting. Pisces is connected to healing. The 12th house is connected to Pisces and to, in terms of astrology, to your past, to your things, your baggage, things you're carrying with you, maybe your family issues. 9 of Pentacles reverse, taking a break from work. Wow, and you have 9. Okay, 9's being really, is a message of being close to completion, okay? This is an interesting one. Page of Swords reverse, let go of control issues. Seven of Cups under the 6 of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, with the new beginning card. I am so excited. Wow. See, trust your intuition. You picked new beginnings and you got the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, the Lovers. Yeah. I mean, this is exciting. Six of Wands. Oh yeah. Success. Nine of Cups, the overall issue. The overall energy. Nine of Cups with the 9. I have goosebumps with the 9 of Pentacles. And look what's right underneath them. Oh, I consider this happily ever after. Oh my God, yes, definitely let go of control issues. Things are going to be different and unusual the way this happens, but I'm telling you, based on this reading, do not try and control it, because look what you have here. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just start with this beauty right here. I mean, the overall energy is the beautiful 9 of Cups, and you can see she's blowing on the dandelion and making a wish. This is the wish fulfillment card, okay? And so this tells me that you've been wanting, you've been craving, you know, some sort of love that is healthy, that's emotionally satisfying, and that is aligning for you. I see that aligning for you, okay? Let's start with the healing family issue, 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups. So I feel like you're starting to see your past clearly. I feel like you are kind of coming out of a fog about your childhood wounds, about your family dynamics, and how that shaped you in love, okay? And I think you're breaking those patterns. And that opens the door for this new beginning with that Ace of Cups, okay? Whatever was delayed with that Knight of Pentacles reversed, whether it's somebody who was moving too slowly or you just love not progressing for you, that's coming to an end. You have an emotional new beginning, okay? Something is flowing in for you. It's opening your heart. It's bringing something fresh, something new. It's getting rid of that stagnant energy. You've got choices here. See that? You've got those choices where things felt stagnant before. And so this new romantic opportunity is coming in. And it's somebody who is coming to you with this beautiful open cup, that beautiful Pisces energy of romance, of an emotional connection, the Knight of Cups. Those are all energies of emotional connection, water sign energies, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, obviously feeling strong Pisces energy here. And so it's like, the 9 of Pentacles reverse for me is like taking a break from work. Those two are connected. And that's about you letting go of feeling like you're not enough, or tying your self-worth and your self-esteem to how much money you make, or to work, or to some sort of external validations, okay? I see your confidence rising with that 6 of Wands. You know, and it's more important that it rises from you than from other people, right? So it's like, it's about you finding that partner, the Lover's energy, which is this true partnership. It's also soulmate energy, which is really big. And it's about, you know, you connecting with someone really special. The Page of Swords here reversed, which is letting go of control issues. That's like overthinking things, okay? This is about you healing from those past family stuff, or from your childhood, or from past relationships or miscommunications, right? Don't overanalyze things. Let go of the control part of it, right? Don't overanalyze. Just, you know, maybe your family wounds taught you to watch first and speak later, and now you're learning to be honest, okay? Not just sit silently. So this is about you speaking up. This is about you learning from your past. This is about you opening up and having a beautiful relationship. This is really gorgeous, okay? But this is about you taking a really big step towards an emotionally safe, mature relationship, okay? So it's on its way. This is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. Oh, and it's unexpected. And it's like, allow it to happen. Let go of those control issues, okay? You're really shifting the way that you view the world with that 9th house, but you're also connecting with this wish fulfillment, okay? Your world is opening up, and it's you're opening up, and you're not going to allow past things to sort of hold you back. Oh, beautiful. Okay, I am gonna pull you some messages from the Aphrodite Love Oracle. Rabbit, Aphrodite's animal, spring, new beginning. Oh my God, I'm telling you, I'm on fire today. Look at this. New beginning, fertility, growth, number 27, a new love cycle is coming for you. Boom. Okay, the springtime could be it. And guess what Pisces energy is? Spring, March. I mean, blue. Aphrodite's color, ocean, sky, eyes, dress, number 50. Show your true colors. Yes, which is also about speaking up and not being afraid to show who you are and letting go of worrying about how much you make, or you know, allowing sort of external things to sort of pigeonhole you, okay? This is about you showing who you are, okay? Wow. All right. Now, if you want to keep going, if you want to continue this reading and do an extended reading about this person, about this new beginning, go ahead and book a private reading. The links are below. You can get a approximately 10-minute video recorded reading where I'll talk about this person, get specific about details about them and your meeting and your relationship. You can also order a 2-card or a deeper reading, which is approximately 20 minutes video recorded. Those links are below. I'm doing those for the month of November only, so if you want to get one of those readings, or if you have a question about something else, or if you want just a personal general reading, you can get that as well. Just use the links below. Also, you can become a member of the Aphrodite Circle by hitting join right now and get access to all my bonus readings and content and everything coming up in the future in the next month. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Those are all free. They really help me continue to bring you these kind of readings every week. I am sending you so much love. I love all my love goddesses out there. You guys are amazing. Sending you lots of love.